Hey guys, my name's Justin Hughes, and I want to say that recently I went back and I've watched the pilot of Beavis and Butthead, which was, I believe, Frog Baseball, and I'm about to show you that now.
Strike one. Strike two. Strike three. Ah!
Ball.
And next I'm going to show you the original South Park animation that got sent into the film festivals. Both these got sent into film festivals. Both of these got picked up for a pilot. Both of these got picked up for network television. One of them on MTV, the other one on Comedy Central. And I want to say what really is important. There's a couple things that are super important because I grew up on TV. That's my background. That's my expertise. When I started getting into my animation classes, I remember some of the best advice to me, in my opinion, was from professors that were all like, if you want to do something, follow that. As in, if you want to be a writer, read. That way you know how these writers are writing their bestsellers. If you want to be a filmmaker, watch movies. If you want to be a chef, cook. Watch them cooking and cook. You know, watching the masters, learning what they do, that's more tools in your tool belt. And I've noticed things that I watch and things that I'm magnetized to, and I'm always looking into the why of things. The why is so important here, which is, why do I like Owl House? Why do I like Rick and Morty? Why do I like South Park and Beavis and Butthead? Because there is something that you sympathize or you empathize with. If you cannot empathize or sympathize with a character or a scene, it's dead. You gotta, your audience is coming to you for you to give them something. And that something, if you're an animator, if you're in film, if you're in TV, if you're in advertising, it is to tell them a story that's going to pull on their heartstrings. And so the priority up here is that empathy and sympathy. But also, what's more important than that, just slightly though, is relatability. Because I've been struggling with this too. Like, you can have something like a brand new idea, but if it's packaged completely different from what everybody's used to, they won't give a shit about it. There's things that you see in media, in the industry, how iPhone is a lot more popular than Android. And that is because they make things so familiar. In fact, the little Apple, millennials have seen that little Apple on their fatback computers growing up. so much that it's almost subliminal that we have an emotional draw to that brand, and that's dystopian, but that's how things are. So you got to have that relatability, something that is familiar to your audience, that's going to draw them in. And then once you draw them in, keep them in by giving them some empathy, some sympathy. Because I see a lot of student films, and I'm about to go back into school here soon, and I'm about to sign up for student films, and a lot of them will be really good and have great ideas that I want to have my name attached to. But then once I get on board, they don't want to listen to anything. It's a very rigid structure, and I understand, like, it's your baby. You're trying to protect that. But you also want to give, like, the community, to give it the best tools for survival. And you can have a great idea, but if it's not ready to make people care about it, then that's dangerous for its survival. And, like, I know that I try not to just talk about the behind the scenes stuff. I want to also give you the storytelling aspect and tell good stories here. But I felt like I needed to give this advice because I'm 38 years old. I'm not a spring chicken. And I'm really pivoting into a brand new industry that I don't know if I'll be able to, gain access to. But you know what? I'm committed. I'm obsessed. It's something that I'm going to will into existence, and I'm completely confident in my abilities to, really share with my community here and let y'all know that, like, I have some good ideas and I know how to connect with people, which is crazy because my social network is super small. But if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more of this, hit that subscribe button. And until then, I'll see you later.